We thought about what we do on a day-to-day basis, which is we fund the riskiest startups, and then we try to help the riskiest startups become, market successes and transform markets. And we said, let's do the same thing on the social innovation side. We were thinking about kind of cute cliche names, and we said Tugg, and everybody kind of laughed, and technology, underwriting greater good, and that was the first step.
We are creating a new generation of philanthropists. When you look at our general population, we are working with the 25 to 45-year-old entrepreneur, with the 25 to 45-year-old venture capitalist, 25 to 45-year-old service provider. So we are working with groups that are still at a very nascent stage of their professional development. And if we give them the opportunity to start engaging, to start developing relationships with nonprofits, with organizations that have a long-term growth trajectory, it gives them a place to put their efforts, their times, and a way to start conceptualizing how giving back is not something that you do at the end of your life, but something that you start and incrementally build throughout a generation.
We thought about it very much as open source philanthropy. We didn't want anybody to own this. We wanted it to be a real movement by the community. We wanted the best ideas to come from the community. We wanted filtering to come from the community. And then we wanted the community to get involved in these fledgling nonprofits at the earliest stages.
I think Tugg is popular because it, in a very sort of social and casual and no pressure way, it connects these two communities of people. And I think everyone in our industry, they want to give back. They just don't always know the best place to put their money to work. And for us, we're giving them the opportunity to either come to our events and buy a ticket and just see where that money goes. They get the opportunity to get involved with these nonprofits on any level they choose once they've met them.
It's an opportunity for individuals who are thinking analytically, who are going 80, 90, 100-hour weeks, to be able to dive into something beyond themselves, to recognize that there's a human aspect to the community, that there's a real relationship to be built. And I think this is a pure opportunity to say, yes, they're networking, yes, there's growth opportunity, but this is about the relationship. It's about giving back. It's about seeing what else is there, and that creates a better rounded kind of individual, better rounded employee, and a much happier kind of environment for a lot of people.
I think it's a model that's very scalable, and I hope that other regions take a page out of the Tugg book and say, there's an opportunity to engage from a social perspective, from a business perspective, contact perspective, and leverage those things on behalf of the community.
I think I'd be really excited to see how people in our community are connecting with the nonprofits that we're introducing to them beyond our fundraisers. So becoming board members, or raising money for the organizations, or becoming people who are directly giving grants and giving to these organizations. So, I'd like to see how people in our community are meeting the nonprofits at our parties and then going on to become, a meaningful part of their organizations.
I think it's just gratifying and humbling the way that people have responded to this. I can't say enough about the individuals that have been involved, from all the CEOs and entrepreneurs to the sponsors. I'll be walking down the street in Boston, and when I see somebody wearing a Tugg t-shirt, and we always try to have like a funny saying or something around those t-shirts, and they're unique t-shirts. I just want to go up and hey, thank you for being a Tugger, and we're trying to do something here.